Can't smoke this. It's inside. Keep forgetting. This is a short video because you catch so much flack from a certain segment of your haters that you want to address them, but you don't want to address them because then you might be, because they're such a bunch of narcissists, any attention they get, they'll take as the absolute value of attention. So even though you're slamming on them and pointing out what a bunch of DBs they are, oh, look at it, he commented. So I thought it was high time to address this right here, a cigarette, a tobacco product. And the reason I'm addressing it is because me and Davis Arini, we occasionally smoke when we do these little videos. And then everyone's like, hey, look at you idiot, you're smoking cigarettes, you think you're so cool. And I'm here to tell you because I just gotta level with you guys. The whole tobacco, cigarette, cigar thing, it really is just a ruse. It's just a ploy to get certain lesser intelligent people riled up. Because I know that if, okay, here I am, very serious, and here's a chart, and here's a graph. But if I do this, and I say the exact same thing, verbally say the exact same thing, goby, look at this chart, you all get pissed off. You have an emotional reaction to the fact I'm smoking a cigarette, or which is technically a clove cigar because those effers over at the whatever government U.S. thing said that you can't have clove cigarettes. So now they've made them cigars. This is technically a cigar, okay? I know it looks like a cigarette. For all practical purposes, it is a cigarette. But because of regulations in the United States, the manufacturers claim this is a cigar. So good luck with you commie liberal pieces of shit trying to constantly regulate things out that none of us ever want you to regulate out because we enjoy those cigars, whatever, we're still going to get it. So, you know, good luck with your war on drugs. The larger point is, what this is really just a ruse and a ploy to it's like a straw man argument. It's out here, go ahead, attack this. We want you to attack it. Because it exposes those who are truly, genuinely, intellectually weak. You attack me and Davis for smoking? That's your biggest... We lay down these great arguments. We lay down these great philosophical observations that don't jive with your pathetic, childlike interpretations of how the world works. And then the only thing you could attack is the fact that we look arrogant smoking. And that's the whole reason we... Now, I don't do the scotch. You know, Arini, he does the scotch and sips and... You know, he does that thing. I don't do that. And that also agitates a lot of you. But it shows you how pathetic you are that you go after the cigarette. You go after... Oh, look how good you're smoking cigarettes. You think you're all awesome and everything. No, we don't think we are. We are awesome. And it has nothing to do with the cigarette or the cigar we're smoking. Okay? So, you know, just honest to God, loosen up. Or realize that you're the butt end of the joke. Or that's why we do it. Is to mock you people because you have no other recourse or retort. Because what we say is true. What we say is reality-based. And it's almost like bait and it wasn't even conscious. It wasn't like, well, I want to smoke a cigarette. I thought just, I'll smoke a cigarette or whatever, because while I'm sitting here, I might as well smoke a cigarette or smoke a cigar. But then when everyone decided to start attacking the fact that we're smoking a cigar, it just lights you up like a bomber over Berlin in 1945. So, but here's the larger point, okay? If you are resorting to such sad and pathetic tactics to say, well, look at you think you're so arrogant and cocky smoking a cigar, that means you really got to look at yourself, because you're the one that has the real problem. You're the one that has a misconnect or a hypocrisy within your own ideological philosophy or whatever. You're more likely the person that needs government money. You're more likely to need some, you need your parents to bail you out. You're the one that needs connections to go and make a success of yourself. to the point that you actually have to rely to like point out that we're smoking a cigarette or a cigar, and that's your biggest criticism. I don't know what the psychological term is, or what that psychological term is, but projecting or something. I don't know. I never understood projecting. I don't really get that. But if you gotta, out of everything that me, Arini, and other people say on the internet, for you to resort to saying he's lighting up a cigarette and looks cocky and arrogant, that's more of a reflection upon you and your problems, and your inadequacies, and your hypocrisies within your ideological philosophy, if we could put it that way, I guess. I've never pondered it this much because I don't have to self-reflect as much as you guys do to make yourselves feel better. I just look up empirical data and research, and I say, hey, here's how the real world is, and then I subscribe to that ideology. You guys obviously need to constantly look for lies, and are so pathetic and sad. You have to like, he's smoking, bad man, arrogant, cocky, and somehow that validates you. So good luck with that. I hope by the time you're 50, you're with a lot of cats or shopping at Trader Joe's looking for the best organic deal to validate your existence on this planet. So that's it. That was really only that was my entire point, is to address the cigar smoking issue. For all you haters out there that think that's your best argument, that me and Davis smoke cigarettes or consume tobacco, and Davis he has his bourbon, of course, and God bless him. If that's your biggest argument against me and the likes of him, well, good luck with your life. Toodles.